Hey everyone, I'm Kimber Schaefer with Rage in the Cage, Oklahoma, and we're here tonight at Solid MMA, and we're talking about Rage in the Cage 30, happening August 15th, 2014 at the Oklahoma City Farmers Public Market. An exciting night of fights. We have 4 pro fights on the card. Kemmyelle Haley, you are one of those pro fights, and you are fighting Zachariah Kelly. But before we get into the fight stuff, this is your home gym here at Solid MMA. So tell me, how long have you been training here, and what brought you here in the first place?
Well, I've been training here for 3 years, 3.5 years, matter of fact. What brought me here, I was looking for different gyms. I never fell in love until my homeboy came and talked to me. It was like, there's a gym right where you live at. And I came here, fell in love. First month I got a fight. I've ever fell in love ever since, so you know what I mean?
Well, that's pretty awesome. So have you ever trained at other gyms, and what sets this one above the rest that you've been at?
Well, I haven't trained at other gyms, but I heard about other gyms, and this one it's family-based. We work with each other. We don't have egos. If we have a problem, we'll talk to each other like family. It's a really good environment to be around, you know, really good.
Well, awesome. That's good to know. This is my first time visiting, but I also grew up in this neighborhood, so I went to the high school 2 blocks away, so feels like home to me as well.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your fight, August 15th. You're fighting Zachariah Kelly, and Zach has a little bit more fights on his record, a little bit more pro fights under his belt. Does that concern you at all?
Not really. I fought people that has way more fights than he has. I fought a dude that had 70 pro fights, you know what I mean? My first title fight, I fought a dude that had 70 title fights, and I won. You know what I'm saying? I've been there before. I've been the underdog. It doesn't bother me, you know. If he wants to go anywhere, I'm down. So it's whatever.
So what is your fighting style? Do you prefer stand-up? I mean, this is a jiu-jitsu school, so...
It's whatever. You know, we do Muay Thai, boxing, jiu-jitsu. I would not consider this only as a jiu-jitsu school. I consider it as a well-rounded school. That's what I consider it as. We work around everything. It wouldn't be only jiu-jitsu. We do everything, you know what I'm saying? So really it does not matter where it goes. I'm down to go anywhere.
You're ready for it all.
Yeah.
That's why they call it mixed martial arts,
Yeah,
I guess.
Exactly.
Awesome. Well, and as far as training for this fight, has it been any different, or you just kind of go into the fight every time doing the best you can as far as your normal training, and then that's it?
Well, I don't know nothing about him, so really I have to force my will. So I don't know nothing about him, so whatever happens. I'm going to have to force my will on him, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I haven't watched no videos on him, so whatever happens. I don't know nothing about him, so...
That's something here at Rage in the Cage we're trying to change, and it seems to be kind of a theme as far as mixed martial arts in Oklahoma, is fighters go onto the card and they don't know the fighter they're going up against, and that's why we do these interviews. That's why we have Matt, who's on the other side of the camera there. That's why he is at the events getting footage of all the fights, and I might as well just debut it here on your interview. We just started a new YouTube Rage in the Cage channel in which he's going to be putting all of his work on there so that people can have a place in Oklahoma to go. Any fighter that's been on a Rage in the Cage card, your fights are going to be featured there.
Yeah, that'd be great. I like that. But really, you have to have the mentality is whatever. Like the fight. It's not going to go as planned anyway. So I just be ready for everything. Just work around everything. Just be ready for everything.
Well, that sounds great. Always a good game plan, just to be ready overall.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about your record and your past. You are 6-2. Your 2 losses recently was to Milk Sanchez, of course, and previous to that, your only other pro loss was, unfortunately, on a Rage in the Cage card, I'm finding out, and that was a title fight against Rob Wood. And tell us a little bit about that fight, and what would you like to see in the future as far as a rematch with him?
Well, the fight was good. I know I could beat him. I'm not going to lie. I didn't train properly. I thought it was a pushover, you know what I'm saying? He had been challenged. But that's what I get. So now I'm ready. I grew up from it, and I want him. You know, I'm not going to lie. I want him. I want to fight him. So whatever happens. I just want him because revenge is, I'm not going to lie, I fiend for him. I want him. You know what I mean? It's what if I lost, I suck. I hate losing. I hate it. Yeah. So I want it.
Well, that's never good. So Rob Wood, if you're out there, listening, you are being called out tonight by Kemmyelle Haley. And so hopefully we can make that fight happen sometime if he's not in retirement. I haven't heard from him in a while, so we'll see how that goes.
I want it, so I really want it. So if he's out there listening, let's get it popping.
He's saying that with a smile. So
I am saying it with a smile because it's funny.
all right, so let's talk about future for you. What is your ultimate goal as far as MMA?
Well, I want to go to UFC. That's my biggest dream, is grab the UFC belt. That's what I want to do. That's why I work so hard. I want to be up there with the top dogs. That's all I want right there.
What do you think you need to do to get there?
Keep working hard, beat people with big names, you know what I'm saying? I lost recently, that's not good, but you know what I'm saying, my last loss was a good fighter, I'm not gonna lie. I have to come back off of it. I wasn't patient, now I'm patient. I'm gonna be waiting for openings and looking to finish people, you know what I'm saying? That's all you need is to finish people, and which I do finish.
Well, and I know one thing for sure is we actually tried to get you on a card. It's probably about 3 or 4 months ago, and anytime we kind of got somebody to agree to that fight, for some reason or another, they backed out. So you didn't even get to fight.
Yeah,
and
that happens a lot. They're scared of me. I'll be scared of me too, but you know what I'm saying? They're scared of me, but like I said, it's going to happen eventually. They can't run forever, you know what I'm saying? If you're in this sport, you can't act like a weenie. You can't act like a pushover. It's going to have to happen sooner or later.
Well, we hope it happens. We hope you get the fights that I know that you want. And, I see a bright future for you, and just keep training and keep going. And I wish you luck. I wish Zach Kelly luck. I mean, it's one of those hard things where you've got two good fighters, and I know that you go in knowing that you're going to win. Yeah. He goes in knowing he's going to win. But the rest of us, this fight is going to be
fireworks.
Yes, fireworks for sure, because I can't stand here and say that I can guess on a clear winner here, because both of you are such talented fighters.
Yeah, he's good, you know what I'm saying? But he's a veteran, and he has way more fights than me, but I know I'm going to win, so.
All right. Well, it's always good when you have that confidence going in, because all of us know that when it comes to mixed martial arts, it's in your mind as much as it's in your talent.
It's mental. I'm telling you right now, it's got to be mental. It's not always physical. It's always mental also.
So true. Well, thank you so much for being here for this interview. We really appreciate it. Is there anything else you want to say before we go and wrap this up?
No, that'll be it, but I'm glad to be fighting for Rage in the Cage. Glad to be back, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to see you on that date. It's going to be a great fight.
Like you said, we'll see you August 15th at the Oklahoma City Farmers Public Market for Rage in the Cage 30. See you there.